I saw a picture of a sign. I don't remember. It looked like college kids, but it said something like "Gays for Hamas."
Yes, I saw
And I was
that.
like, "What the?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the craziest
Jews
shit I've
for
ever
Nazis.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
no,
actually
the
was
same
that
fucking
actually was
idea.
said. That actually was said as one of the comments.
Oh my god!
One of the comments was Jews for Nazis.
Seriously, that's how
Jesus.
insane these people are.
I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's you're arguing for your own death.
Right.
Jeez Louise.
Like,
That's
what
how
the
weird this whole thing has become. We're kind of almost started.
That was the pregame.
But
we can
welcome to the show. That's
That
right.
was-
It's the SKIDS Podcast,
What was that?
episode
As
101.
he said.
Yep. Season 3.
Yeah, we've got 2 years plus on this bullshit.
Yep.
I'm here with Tim Gage.
Hello.
Yay!
Gay.
Gay!
And Kevin McNichols.
Kevin, God damn it.
God damn it.
And of course me, the best one, Shane Kopke. Fuck you guys.
Hey-o.
I like how you bring in the whole, what is that? Fucking
Hiya.
Johnny.
Ed McMahon.
Yeah, I know.
Ed
It's
McMahon,
from the
yeah.
Johnny Carson show.
Right.
Whoa, waka waka.
That's
Dude,
the Tonight Show with Johnny
I
Carson. isn't it?
hated all that shit back then. Like, it just seemed too filtered. You know what I mean?
No.
Like a
I-
lot of
no,
a lot
I
of
know
the
what you
stuff
mean.
Back
Yeah.
then, everything seemed so filtered.
It was like it was like
was
this
so
sort of
sanitized.
sanitized, yeah. This,
You know, like it had to go through 10 steps in order to get on the television. You know what I mean? Like,
I
oh
don't.
no, right.
Yeah.
You wrote this thing. Now we're gonna have you rewrite it. Nah, it's still a little on the edge.
Yeah.
Rewrite it 4 more times.
Yeah, this is too
Okay,
risky.
that's
you
good
know?
enough to be on here. And by the end, it's like not even the same joke.
Yeah. No, I know
That's
exactly
the
what
type
you
of
mean.
shit that drives me nuts. I like unfiltered comedy.
Well, that also happened. I think that came from like the days of like the Hays Code and stuff back in like the 50s and 60s and stuff.
What's the
like,
Hays Code?
Well, it was basically before they had ratings for like movies and TV and stuff.
Oh, okay.
There was this sort of. It was sort of before like the SEC and all that, and they had really strict rules of what you could
Did
and
you say
couldn't do on
SEC?
TV.
F.
You mean FCC?
FCC. That's
That's
what
I
I
was
what I
like,
heard.
I don't know
the-
why I said SEC. but FCC.
The SEC
Yeah.
does like fucking stocks and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They're the ones that need to look at Congress.
Right. But
You would
or
think.
they've been bought out by Congress.
Yeah,
But,
they've been pretty well bought out by Congress.
But yeah, no, like back then that was like where you couldn't have sex on TV. That's why you never saw anybody go to the bathroom on TV or in movies back then. You
There's
never
not
saw
a lot of movies I still see people going to the
No, but I
bathroom.
mean, still, though, you literally could not do that.
That was
And
also
there's, like,
back when they showed a bedroom, they had 2 separate beds.
Exactly. That was part of those rules.
Yeah, we couldn't think of fucking.
Yeah, so they had to come up. So actors and stuff and writers, they had to come up with really clever ways to get around it. So they would imply things more than
Yeah,
they
like
would
Three's
say them.
Company. Were they all? Was that a threesome?
Yeah,
Was
Here-
that
that
wait,
was
here's the-
totally implied.
Here's
with
the
that.
weirdest part. I had no idea that what was his name? Character Jack
from
in
Three's Company?
Three's
Yeah.
Company?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I think so.
He was supposed to be a guy pretending
John
to
Ritter.
be gay on the show.
Oh, really?
I had no idea that that's what it was.
I didn't know he was
Apparently, that's
pretending to
it.
be
That's in the
gay.
synopsis of the fucking show that he pretended to be gay, living with these 2 chicks. That was kind of a theme back then. They had bosom buddies, where those guys pretended to be chicks to try to hook up with chicks.
Well,
You remember that show?
I mean, with Three's Company, I've seen a couple episodes of it. I don't remember much.
I've
but
seen a bunch of that.
I
show,
thought it was.
and-
I
it
saw
was
a
kind
lot
of
of it,
interesting.
too.
How?
Yeah.
Why is this guy living with 2 girls? It's
Yeah,
that
no,
doesn't make
and
sense.
see, that's one of those things where it was
But I was a kid.
implied, but they never came out and said it.
yeah,
you know.
it was implied. That
Well, I thought he was dating the blonde one, and the girl.
No.
Then the brunette was just a roommate. I thought that's what it was.
it was none of that.
I'm
He
There was
was
bringing
none of
that
that.
Yeah.
he was pretending to be gay.
So
And
he
that's
could
why
fuck
the
both of them?
manager.
I guess.
Well, the manager was always trying to come over and catch them in like the act
Oh
of something.
yeah, because it was
but-
supposed to be like a non-co-ed place or
Right.
some shit like that.
and the fact that he was gay made it so that he
Then
could
it was
live with
okay.
them. Yeah,
Ah.
but they never, like I said, they never came out and said he was pretending to be gay. It was just
but
implied.
well, I didn't realize because, like I said, I've been listening to a lot of Howard Stern show stuff.
Mhm.
The guy that wrote or that did the Jump the Shark stuff wrote a book on that.
Oh, really?
And part of the synopsis of the whole thing was his character was pretending to be gay so that he could live there.
Yeah.
And these two chicks were just two chicks that lived there.
Yeah, and the manager was coming over trying to catch him doing shit because he always
Dawn Knotts or
wondered.
Was that
something
Mr.
like that?
Roper?
Yeah.
It was two different actors
Yes.
that played it. Was
I know. It looked nothing alike.
I think, was it Don Knotts?
I want to say Dawn Knotts was the first one,
But
and then it was the other guy.
The weirdest
I don't
thing
remember
though,
what the other guy's
was the
name
other neighbors that were the husband and wife that were like super horny all the time.
Yes.
But old as shit.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember them.
Yeah, there was.
Come and
dude,
knock on our door.
Well, you
It
know,
was
she
such a-
bring it up also. She just died, yesterday?
Yeah, Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summer died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't
Cancer,
know
I
that.
think it was.
Yeah, she had
Whoa.
titty cancer.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
ovarian, was it?
No,
was it
titty.
titty cancer?
I
Wow.
guess she'd been fighting it for years and years and years.
They always have been.
got rid of it, and then it came back.
It came back.
He always does.
And
Cancer's
so-
a bitch, man. You
Yeah.
get rid of it, and it can come right back.
Well, I'd also just say old
Thank you for
age.
repeating
She was
what cancer does.
pretty fucking old. I mean, what, 80?
Yeah, she had to be pretty old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean-
dude, even for her age, though, she's
But
still
the
looks pretty
crazy,
good.
the crazy
money
thing was,
can get you a lot of things at that age, dude.
Yeah,
remember
that's
when
true.
John Ritter died? That like came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
dropped on a set
Yeah.
that he was
that was
working on.
fucking weird. And like right after like Bad Santa, and he was fucking awesome.
He
in
was
it.
That
Like,
was
so
really
funny in
cool.
that movie.
well, he played this like super straight laced guy.
Yeah,
like,
oh, wow, not me. Is it? No.
dude,
Now it's working.
you see what I'm talking about? It's doing it to you now.
It's the lines are going bad in these. It's got to be
God,
that.
I hope not.
Because I moved it, and I think it's probably where the Ben's at.
Yeah, which would make sense, which sucks.
Oh, well.
I mean, we'll have to just get either new ones
Lasted
or
100 episodes. That's not too bad.
yeah, it's not terrible. Well, it lasted 96. But yeah, whatever.
Whatever. But yeah, his death was kind of
Well, it came out of nowhere. It was just odd.
no one knew. And what was his what was behind
Yeah,
his death?
why
Was it
it
cancer?
had
or-
something to do with his heart.
Yeah.
It was his heart. Something, I don't remember the details.
His
but I
heart
just
was
remember-
broken because
I remember
he was on
thinking
that
it was Broderick
shitty
at the
show.
time. That's right, because when they said John Ritter, the whole time I was thinking Matthew
Oh,
Broderick.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So I thought, I don't know. I just kind of attributed the two to being the same. I don't know why.
Ferris Bueller died.
And I totally thought Matthew Broderick, because that's the name that's the image that came up in
Yeah.
my head when I heard John Ritter. I was like, oh
Is he-
shit.
Is Matthew Broderick still married to like that one chick that looks kind of like a horse?
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
if
think
he's
so.
still
That's
married
crazy.
to her.
Well, they're a smart couple. They're a good.
It's
couple.
weird
It's
though.
like when Ron Perlman and
yeah, you did it again.
Yeah, it's got to be this thing.
It could be.
Let's see.
Mine's not doing it. Did you change microphones? What
No.
the fuck's going on?
Oh, maybe.
Mine was the one doing it last time.
I don't know.
This is so weird.
I always thought more that Sarah
see.
Jessica Parker looked like a foot.
But the weird thing is,
And
there's
Hocus Pocus, she was hot as fuck,
yes,
dude.
I was
She
gonna say
was.
there's
When she had
definitely
that goth look.
there's
Holy
definitely
fuck.
moments where you're like, she's actually hot,
Yeah,
and then
she's
you
a smoke
and then
show.
you see her in other things, and you're like, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Why
I
did
know.
I think that?
It was the makeup.
Yeah, well, she's got heavy eyeliner. and heavy
Yeah,
eyeshadow.
they've been married since 1997.
That's so fucking wild. That doesn't happen in Hollywood.
No,
No,
it's
well, like I
pretty
said,
rare.
Rhea Perlman and Danny DeVito.
Yeah, but they're divorced.
Yeah, now they're divorced.
But they were together a long
Yeah,
time.
they were together since like
They're
Cheers.
a great couple.
Like Cheers, and
Yeah.
she was like a foot taller than him.
I know.
Yeah.
They look like the male and female version of each other
That's
almost.
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
it's.
I mean, like,
they
he-
were-
at
they
least
were a
Danny-
good couple.
At least
Oh,
Danny
yeah, they
DeVito
were.
went, look, I get it. We're about the same.
Yeah.
You know, instead of usually the normal, like, the guy's like, nah, I'm going to find the hottest model I can find.
Yeah,
You're
right,
like,
I like them tall.
you're like, dude, you're the most disgusting person ever.
Well, it begs the question. I'm pretty sure they. This is just me speculating. They have open relationships. I'm almost positive of that. To where they're
Like
they're
Will
secure enough
Smith
in their-
and
Yeah,
oh
that-
Jesus.
Jada Pinkett
Dude, that-
Smith.
No, that's
She gets
cuckolding.
into
That's all that is.
entanglements.
That's cuckolding.
Yeah.
Well, the weirdest thing is like,
She's just cucked him. You know, he's just.
yeah, but
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
bad.
weirdest thing is all the revelations that are coming out about that now that are fucking odd. Like, she's like, nah, we've been separated for 7 years. And Will's like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's news to me.
Like, but now he's like, oh no, our relationship's amazing now. It's like, because you slapped Chris Rock, basically.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
That's what she said.
She was in some interview, and she's like,
She's-
I didn't even know that was going to happen. Like, I thought it was a skit or something.
Well, here's the other thing that pissed me off about what she said.
She's a piece of shit.
She is
the
a
one
piece
thing that
of
drives me nuts is she goes, no, in that moment I wasn't even thinking of me. I was thinking of all the people with alopecia, and it's like.
She has
What?
alopecia.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why.
That's why she's
That's
like
why
bald.
they were so pissed about the
joke.
GI
Oh,
Jane
I
joke.
could see that'd be a little offensive then.
Yeah,
Making
but
fun of
how
the
the fuck
disease.
does Chris
Still.
Rock know? Nobody knew.
Oh,
Nobody knew at the time.
Well, actually, I think that she had talked about it before.
Nobody knew at the
No,
time.
I
She
didn't
came
know.
out about it after that.
Oh,
Oh,
after,
so she
okay.
made the shit up.
No, I doubt that she made it up. She had no eyebrows.
You can shave those off pretty
You
easily.
can,
Still,
but
though, I mean,
who
look,
shaves their fucking eyebrows off?
still-
Eccentric
just-
actresses.
Well, still, look,
To
it's
want
still a
attention
fucking
for
joke.
fucking-
Not everything's a conspiracy.
Well,
Fucking crazy person.
I'm
But
just saying.
still, it's a fucking
Like,
joke.
she did
and
it for
she's such a
publicity.
narcissist, and so is Will Smith. That just one little poke into that fucking shield that they wear over themselves,
Right.
then it's
I
oh,
just
war.
think it's the fucking weirdest shit that like she's out fucking other dudes like her
Half
fucking
her age,
son's
like,
friend.
her son's age.
Her
and shit,
son's
yeah.
friend.
Good for her. Good for her.
Yeah, but she's
Welcome to Hollywood.
I couldn't
Good
deal with
for-
that.
I mean, I'm surprised she isn't fucking her son. It's
Yeah.
Hollywood.
I mean,
Well, her son's a girl
It's
now, I
possible.
think.
no, he's now back. I don't know.
Oh, he's back
It's
now?
weird.
Oh,
Well, they'll
his-
figure it out.
yeah.
They, them, will figure it
Whatever.
out. Will. Finger it out. Yuck.
Wow.
We went on a journey there,
Let's
Yeah,
bring the
that's a journey.
screeching halt button up.
everybody. Will fingered his son.
Wow.
We don't have a screeching halt
That's
button.
pretty gross.
I mean, it's possible.
Did you? I just pulled this thing up just before you guys got here. I got this sent to me, a video of Danny DeVito.
The video?
Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito talking about
In the video.
the April Fool's joke played on him by the cast of Who's Sunny? Or Who's
Always Sunny?
Yeah. So they
That
sent
almost
him.
is a better name. Who's Sonny?
They sent him a script that he's it's like they already had all the scripts for one season. It's like we're changing up the first episode. Go through the script. Let us know what you think, and then we're gonna play it out. And essentially, it's him getting raped like 6 times by different men, like a KKK group and some prison inmates and all this other shit. And he totally bought it. He's like,
I
"Oh,
was
this
going to
is-"
say,
He's
with the
like,
things he's
I
done on
believed
that
it the
show.
whole time. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
found
on
out
that
later-
show, it doesn't sound out of the ordinary.
when he,
Frank gets raped in prison. He gets raped.
like I never got into that show, but I
love
love
that
all the
show.
scenes that I've seen of him
Yeah.
doing fucking weird shit. Like when he looks like he's being birthed by that couch.
Oh, dude, it is party. It's fucking
it is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, dude.
I just wanted to be pure.
I know, dude. He put that show over the fucking moon, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
because
just
he wasn't on like the first
first
5 or
season.
6
No,
episodes.
yeah. Well, I think it was the first season.
First
it the first
season he
season?
wasn't
Yeah,
on.
I
And
think
his
he comes
kids
into
told
the
him about
second.
it, and it was his kids basically got him on that show.
Yeah, because they loved the show,
Yeah.
and they're like, "You need to get on this
Right.
show," and he's
Yeah.
like, "Whatever."
And dude, once he joins, man, the show just is complete.
Yeah,
well,
it's
Dan, Danny DeVito
fantastic
was
character.
Oh, yeah.
always great in all the movies I remember watching him in.
Oh, he's
You
always
know?
good.
He
Good
was
at
always
comedy,
funny.
serious movies he was good in.
Yeah, I can't think of any movies offhand like that. I was like, oh, that was great. Like, I mean, Twins, but that was
It was
okay.
a really good movie when it
Yeah.
came out, dude.
Yeah, it was
It
an
was
okay
huge.
movie.
It was
I-
Yeah, we enjoyed it when it came out.
Yeah.
Now you look at it and say, oh my fucking god! But at the time, it was pretty good
Yeah.
because it had 2.
They're thinking about
Two
doing another
big-
one.
Oh my god!
I know.
No.
Let's recycle
The
everything.
second one was already not great.
They made a
Junior.
second Twins.
Well, it's like a spiritual sequel. It's called Junior. Where,
Oh,
he
it's-
gets, where
he was
Arnold
a-
gets pregnant.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
one.
it's like it wasn't like a sequel, but it was kind of like a spiritual sequel to it, because it had the same cast, a lot of the same cast members.
Can you say
Same
spiritual
director.
again?
I need to hear that again
Spiritual.
too.
There we go.
'Cause, I mean,
It
it was
was a
spiritual. For me. I
spiritual
thought the
Yes.
movie was a fucking
experience.
joke.
One more time, please.
Spiritual.
Whereas Twins was
There we
fucking
go.
great because he had that hot blonde chick too.
I don't
Yeah.
even remember the movie.
Kelly
I,
Preston,
dude, I
who's
saw
now
it so
dead.
long ago.
Fucking god, that was
She died.
smoke show.
Kelly Preston. Yeah,
And
she
the
was.
brunette,
why I
She
can't
was
remember.
married to John
Bring
Travolta
her,
for
bring
years.
her up real quick. I
She
know
was
the
gorgeous.
name, but I
Absolutely
don't remember what
gorgeous.
she looks like at all.
And especially in Twins, because that scene where she's climbing off the bed down on the floor with him.
Yeah.
Whoo-wee, and he gets an erection in his arm. Like he flexes so hard, he flexes so hard his sleeve rips,
No.
and that's how you
There
know
she
he's got
is.
an erection.
Oh, so that was the way they did it. She's not bad looking.
Back in
Well,
the, no,
back
she,
when she was younger,
well, she was younger and
better
blonde. Holy,
It would have been
fuck.
great. Kevin, you know what? You need to learn comedy. You said she was dead. You should have brought up a picture of a fucking skeleton, a corpse. You should have typed in corpse and then brought it up, and that would have been the best fucking joke.
Oh, here she is.
God damn it! I wish you
Oh
were
yeah,
funny.
hey,
Fucking
there she is from
maggots
Twins
coming
right
at her.
there.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's a good-looking girl.
Was
Was. God damn it! I wish he was funny.
that would have been really good.
That would have been so fucking funny.
I didn't know she was married to Travolta though.
For a long time. They had, like, I think a couple kids together.
Is that right? I thought he was married to that one chick from
Well,
Ransom.
now he's come out as gay, I guess. So
Oh,
apparently
Travolta?
he's
He
been gay for
finally
years.
actually did?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I guess
that rumor's been around since like the 90s.
forever. And I guess the Scientology group was like keeping it like under wraps and shit. And
oh god!
Kind of like with the Tom Cruise stuff.
Well, what do they have to
Well,
keep
there-
under
there's
wraps
been
with
that
him?
rumor
Like,
with him, too.
What, him
Oh,
being
him
gay?
being
Yeah, forever. That's why South Park did a fucking episode about it.
Oh yeah, he's in the closet.
Tom Cruise won't come out of the
Yeah,
closet,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
fucking they had God damn it, what's the guy that got arrested and fucking put in prison? That for
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. There we
yeah.
go. They had R. Kelly.
He's
in
like,
it too.
I'm in the closet.
I'm in the closet too with Tom Cruise.
Oh.
And he did that whole fucking what was the name of that song? He had the song where he basically just talks like a whole story out.
Oh yeah.
That song, he basically did the same song but about being in a closet. And yeah,
That was a good episode.
Like at this day and age, who fucking cares? Like,
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman comes in and is like, Tom, you really need to come out of the closet.
yeah.
So fucking
like,
funny.
I don't want to. I'm comfortable here.
That's exactly
Yeah.
that's exactly what it was. And then, oh, Kyle, you don't like my Stan. Stan, you don't like my movies? Well, you're a good actor. You're not the best actor. Well, I'm gonna stay in the closet then.
Yeah.
That's how it started.
Well, tell me a movie that he hasn't been phenomenal in.
No, I think he's
Yeah.
been great
No,
in.
he's a great
pretty much
actor.
every. I'm trying to think of what movie I would be like. Okay, that was okay.
One of his first ones, Legend.
I was gonna say maybe Legend
Yeah.
could be the one. but
Legend,
it's,
man.
it's such a good
Pretty good
movie
in that.
that I don't think it's
Tim
easy
Curry
to say.
was fucking killed it as the devil in
Yeah.
that, man.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh,
Tim
he was so
Curry
awesome.
kills it as everything
I know
that he does.
Such a good actor.
Well,
Like
except
him
recently.
as the butler in Clue.
Oh my God, man!
Fucking great.
Wadsworth.
Does
Yeah, he was
terrible in a wheelchair. He looks like shit.
Great. Yeah, well, he's gotten older, you know.
Well, yeah,
I think he had a stroke.
He's
yeah.
like 500 years old.
Fucking
dude.
face is rotted off his head.
That's the thing that
Tends
sucks
to
about
happen.
getting a stroke.
Well, you just everything goes limp.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
lose like one side of your body.
It just looks pathetic.
Yeah.
Like you have.
Our
Truly-
heroes are all dying.
I know, and it sucks. It really sucks.
And who do we have to look up to?
Not a lot.
Not
Tim.
very many.
Because either they've
heroes on the
died
way.
or they've fallen from
Tim,
grace.
We're dying.
Yeah, it's true. I came to
So
that realization
we're on our
pretty-
way out.
pretty
Happens
recently,
to
too.
everybody.
It's not a fun one. Not a fun one
Oh,
to think about.
speaking of on their way out, did you hear Alec Baldwin is being recharged for the shooting?
Yeah, I heard
Really?
about that. Yeah, they're opening it back
apparent-
up.
Yep, apparently they've got a lot more new evidence.
Yeah, because the
Uh,
gun wasn't fucking
right.
didn't misfire. He
Well,
pulled the fucking
he
trigger.
Well,
pulled
of
the trigger.
course. First off,
There's no way.
there were
All
tons-
these independent experts.
yes, there's
showed.
tons of people that said, "Hey, we have the exact same gun. It's not the same one that he had, but it's the exact same gun." Like I saw
Same model,
20 videos
exactly.
of this.
Yeah.
Me too.
Where they're like, you cannot possibly just pull the hammer back and just let go and it fire.
No.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. They don't malfunction that way. You have to pull the trigger
Right,
down.
he pulled the fucking trigger.
He
It's why
pulled
one
the
of the
He had his finger on the
Now-
fucking trigger.
Yeah, there's
Now-
a photo of him right before the shot.
The
He's
weird
got his
thing
finger
is,
on the-
though,
on the trigger.
outlaws back in the Old West, they used to modify their guns. Now, this is obviously not one of those, but they used to modify their guns that when you pulled the trigger back, it just let go.
The hammer.
So,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the hammer back.
Which-
yeah, you just
which-
pull the hammer back and just go boom, boom, boom,
And that
boom,
makes
boom.
sense for them back in the day. you know,
Kind of.
makes
It makes you
easier
super
to,
inaccurate.
Well, sure, but
You're like, I'm going to shoot this guy. He's 40
Well, it's
feet
But
away.
hey, if you're
as it comes out of
close-
the holster to hit your back of your hand, it's pretty quick.
No, it's quick. I'm just saying that it's still going to be shitty
I
accuracy.
imagine practicing that. Like the dude,
Yeah,
the
you'd
dude,
have to.
the dude under his arm shooting that dude in the head. His son's rapist.
Oh, that guy
That's
had
what I
to
mean.
practice that.
I'm telling you, that's what these guys do.
Find
too.
that video.
We talked about it last week. Remember that?
Find the video.
Yeah.
That's insane.
what video?
It's a video. This guy shoots his kids.
His son's rapist.
Yeah, essentially.
As a guy's being extradited.
And he shoots him at an airport.
Yeah, they're extraditing him to the state, and his dad found the son's dad found out where, and so he decided to catch
And you
him
see
in
him-
transit.
I mean, you're gonna find. It's gonna be like the. Wow, it's not the first fucking
No,
video.
it's going to be a. I think they're probably suppressing that one.
No,
as well.
I've seen it a billion times. It's a great.
It's
that's,
back in the
that's the
80s.
one right there.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna be the actual video.
No, you're not.
You want to find? It's like a 30-second clip.
Guy's got a hat and
I would
sunglasses
just type it in
on
on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube.
This is YouTube.
Oh, it is YouTube?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Maybe try it on
A
Google.
lot of sons getting raped, apparently.
Yeah, no shit. What the fuck?
Wow.
I guess
Tons of videos out there.
I guess Alabama is going to have to put out a fucking video on this. That's a callback for anyone that listened to the last
if you decide
episode.
to have children, you need to watch this video, especially if they're a son. Jesus.
Wow.
That's terrible. Yeah, we're not gonna find it in time. Well, maybe,
there it is.
This one right here?
Yep.
Second one there. Yeah, you can tell by the red shirt, the doofy look. Look at that fucking pervert.
Oh, it is on YouTube.
Yes, fucking click it.
Why don't-
Yeah,
I don't understand
I'm
why
sure
they
they
come up
blur out
there.
the fucking image.
No, they just do this.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you can see a lot of fucked up shit on YouTube that you didn't think you could see.
Look at this piece of shit.
One of his young students. The victim's father uses a gun to take matters into his own hands. And the
Right under the
horrifying
fucking,
scene is
like,
all
under
caught
his
on camera.
arm. And right to the head.
yeah, not looking at the
One
fucking,
shot.
not looking down the barrel or
1983,
nothing.
Jeff Doucette teaches martial arts to children in Louisiana.
There's a lot of throws, takedowns, arm bars, wrist locks,
Fuck you.
chokeholds.
Yeah, and the
Doucette
cool
appears
thing
to
about
take
this
a
whole
special
story,
interest in
I mean,
one
it's
of
a
his
shitty
students,
story.
11-year-old
Best
Jody
part?
Plauche.
The guy got
February 19th,
acquitted when he went in.
Really?
Yeah.
Jody Plauche suddenly
Nobody would try to
disappears,
convict
and
him
his
because they're like,
instructor
we
is
would have done the
also
same
gone.
thing.
Yeah, who
I
wouldn't?
was-
Anaheim, California, and I went to Disneyland for the day.
Decades later, as an adult, Jody Plauche vividly remembers
Yeah, I think
being taken across the country by Doucette.
He got like time
This was
served on
kidnapping.
something
He had no right
on
to
it.
take me,
There, he only got
but
like one
I
real
went
charge,
Yeah.
which was like probably a gun charge at the airport.
Holy shit, this is the kid?
Yeah.
But I will say this: that was the closest I ever came to tell.
Dude, wouldn't it be
what
fucked
was
up if he
going
goes,
on,
"It never
'cause I
happened"?
didn't want to go to California.
No, I bet he's got a.
Afraid of upsetting his
partner
family,
right now.
Jody Plauche carries to California.
It's
a
possible.
dark
My partner
secret
at
about
home.
Jeff Doucette.
My support system.
Yeah, but why are people? Look, there's tons of couples just calling partner now that are straight couples. I don't get that because that used to be a thing where you go,
Back
"Oh, it's
home in
code." I get.
Louisiana,
Well, I got
his
asked that today at the
parents,
dog
unaware
park
of the
about my
alleged
partner.
abuse, hope for any
not
sign
even
of
kidding.
their son.
No, I get it.
Finally, their phone rings.
What's that supposed to be? It's the V-neck, isn't it?
It is the V-neck. It's always the V-neck.
You're asking to be caught.
The police monitoring the
We
family's
don't need to see all this
phone
video
line
shit.
traced
Come
the
on.
call.
What the hell's all
Minutes
this?
later, officers in California stormed the motel room.
That
Dun,
door
dun,
came busting
dun.
open. And they're covering. They got guns on him, guns on me.
Oh, so he was
Guns in my
kidnapped too.
Yeah, yeah. No, he was.
And I immediately was like panicking. They grabbed me and they pulled me out. A cop walked over to Jeff and I heard him say, "I want to punch you in the effing face."
Yeah.
And they drugged me out by the swimming pool and they sat me down. While
Drug
I was
you out, huh?
shaking, and they're like,
He's like,
"Are
"That's
you
not the
cold?"
first
I'm like,
time I
"No,
was
I'm not
drugged."
cold." And they're like, "Well, why are you shaking?" I'm like, "Because y'all just had 100 guns in my face."
John Pastoring,
Yeah, it does seem
local
like a dumb
reporter,
question to ask somebody.
Yeah, no
What's
shit.
the matter with you, kid?
You just raided the hotel room.
Look at this. What's wrong with you?
Why are you acting like somebody raided this place with 100 guys?
What a baby. Look at this guy. What a baby.
I get why he touched you.
Erratic at times. We just,
'Cause
didn't
you're a
know
little
things just
girl.
the way you-
Should we put you in a little dress, little girl? We'll put you in a little dress.
didn't know what
Hey,
to do, just feel helpless.
Officer Dillon, get this kid a little dress.
He wanted
Get a little tea set too.
Some flowers.
There you go, princess.
Oh, look, I think he's having his period.
Somebody get him a tampon. Start making fun of the poor kid. Jesus. To make matters worse.
Dude, like the shittiest police force in the history of police force.
I had to punch you in the face. He's talking to the little
Yeah,
girl.
he's not even talking to the guy that captured him.
You didn't
like-
fight back?
You made us come out here, you fucking piece of shit. Don't get captured again.
Really how much. It's just, it's a lonely feeling. It's
Is that the dad?
So this is the guy
Yeah.
that did the shooting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Days later, authorities are set to bring Jeff Doucette
There's that
back
piece
to
of
Oh,
shit.
here we go.
Retired Sheriff's Deputy Michael Barnett.
I was one of the two people who went to California to.
How long was this
pick
video?
Jeffrey
I thought it said
Doucette up
32
and bring him
seconds.
back.
what I
No,
was
8
hoping
minutes.
for.
Oh, wow.
As
We can
authorities
comment on
move
it,
the
but
Yeah.
accused through the
No, so far it's been good.
The team
Yeah.
is on high alert.
That's
They're just
stuff I
they're
didn't
they're
know.
giving the backstory and all that
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
too.
For a local television station.
I was up in just off the security area where the passengers would leave the security area, and I noticed.
Oh, there he
gentleman
is.
There's
standing
Dad.
The
by
fact that he
phone,
just
which
does
was
Right
it
about
under
right
the arm,
under
just
the
8 feet
arm.
from me.
Oh yeah, man, you're
It's
just waiting
so
there.
fucking
Father,
wild.
Gary Plauche.
Plink.
I didn't pay too close attention to him because he seemed like just a
Guy on the
a
phone.
normal
Just a guy with a gun
passenger
pointed
That
it
was
at
the whole
our
point.
suspect.
What's this man doing?
Why has he got that gun pointed at our suspect?
You sissy.
And the TV lights to see who else was there.
Well, that guy got
I
splattered
had
with
my
brains. That's
recorder,
what happened to him.
Yeah,
go
he was probably like,
close to the
all right, well, this
security
is kind of
side
shitty.
to let
Oh
me know
no.
when the suspect Jeff Doucette was being brought in, As he was coming, I zoomed in and zoomed out.
Oh, this is a
We're all
photographer.
lined
Yeah.
up. Person on the phone, Jeff Doucette.
Here
The
comes
fact that
Dad.
he hit nobody else.
Yeah, I mean,
Gary
look at how lined up
Plauche
they
is
are.
now
Yeah,
in
he took the
arm's
most
reach of
perfect
his
shot.
son's
I mean, just
suspected
insane.
abuser.
This guy's
With his camera,
the American
Indigo
sniper.
videotapes
He did
what
well.
Dude, it
happens
was
next.
smart. He did
A
it smart.
shocking close-range shooting after Gary Plauche takes aim.
Once I was past the payphone, 6 feet or so, he turned and fired.
I mean, you see his hair just fucking pop
It's
up,
almost
and
like a firecracker.
I turned around.
The
I
fa- I
recognized
just
Gary
don't-
at that point because he
right
was
under
facing
the
me.
fucking
Barnett's
arm.
disbelief can be heard in the footage.
Why? Why do you think?
Why'd you
Yeah.
do this to the guy
Why
that touched
do
your
you
child?
And now he's gonna
I don't
spend the
know.
rest of his life
You just
in a
said it?
Penitentiary.
The
Who's gonna
fuck?
Take care of your kid. Why did you do this? I've known Gary since junior high school. Laid back, last person in the world you'd think
Dude.
would be aggressive.
The dude raped his son.
Yeah, it's a
Witnesses
They're acting like, oh my god, this is like, oh, this
Why'd you
makes no
randomly
sense.
shoot this guy?
Doucette, who is all
I
of a
think there's
sudden
some extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
His body is
Is he going to be okay? Can you hear me?
Wake up, sir! Wake up!
Stay with me now.
As I pan up,
Went
I
into his
cannot
ear.
see
He just
Gary
said he went
Plauche
into his
standing
fucking
there.
ear.
And
And he
almost
just
immediately,
calmly-
the two officers who was
It would have
I
been
love
great.
you, man.
It would have been
Big
great if
ol'
he
hug.
they walk over there, like, high five. Good shot,
dude.
man.
How'd you fucking pull
You want to
that
be a
one
cop?
off? Yeah.
Shot. We took the
Well, it
handcuffs
was
off
an excellent
Jeffrey.
shot.
Yeah,
Put him
even the
on,
cop just said
They
that.
just give him a badge right there, just like, here you go, buddy. You're on the force, deputized.
No, they just retire him immediately. They're like, no, you get your 20 years right here. Here's your gold watch, bud.
Been to political conventions, interviewed presidents, and I'd never seen anything like that.
I was a straight up
Doucette
assassination
dies
for
from a
sure.
single
Oh, yeah.
gunshot wound to the head. Gary Plauche is taken into custody.
He has been actually arrested and booked with.
Look at this
Dude,
guy. He's probably got 3 kids in his
No,
basement.
that guy looks kind of like fucking, God damn it, Hey Man, Nice Shot guy.
Again.
Well, they told me, they said, oh, they got video footage of it. Do not watch the news. I actually watched it. And seeing it, now I know what happened.
After the shooting, the story dominates the local news.
Yeah, and then you go,
a wave
I
of
like my
support
dad way
rose
more
for
than I
Joe's
thought.
Thanks,
father.
Dad.
My dad's a hero.
Yeah.
The phone was just
Not all heroes wear capes.
with people calling.
They wear ball caps and sunglasses.
Well, I mean, he realistically had 2 choices, right? He does this, becomes famous for that way, or he starts America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
He deserved what he got.
Those are the 2 choices.
I would have to agree.
In
He
the
did
end,
deserve what he
Gary
got.
Plauche
Yeah, yeah.
pleads no contest to manslaughter and is sentenced to 5 years probation and community service.
That's what it was.
Whoa,
So he did get
that's
convicted,
As a prosecutor,
but they were like,
you have to
yeah,
make
we're just going to give you the
decisions
least
Go clean the
amount.
park for a
Yeah.
weekend, and you're good, dude.
Clearly,
Yeah.
a murder had taken
Go clean up the
place.
blood stain at the
I was
fucking
going to say,
airport.
we're going to have you clean the airport every weekend.
But you have to take
Oh,
into
okay.
consideration the impact.
Like, cool, so I can get these
on the
memories?
victim, Jody Plauche, who would have to.
You're going to teach kids martial
relive
arts.
Some of the horrors that happened to him.
That would be fucked up.
As a witness in a
It's like,
case
nope, you have
And then an outreach.
You have to learn martial arts now.
See,
I understand exactly what my father did. He got lucky.
that
'cause he didn't
in this
go to jail.
situation,
Yeah.
that's how that should be handled. If like a
Jody
father
Plauche
takes
remains vocal about his
vengeance
youth as a child
against
and
a
hopes
rapist
speaking out.
like that.
The only problem with that, though, is if you allow it.
Well, isn't that kind
No,
of
I get it.
Everybody
something like
does.
that happened
Well-
here in the Northwest? I remember a guy.
Yeah, but I
like,
think
he
that
kept
guy
the
got
kid in the
convicted.
trunk.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Like his daughter's rapist in the trunk
Well,
of his car.
Yeah, we talked about this on the show.
Yeah,
like
remember that?
early on.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was a weird story. I think they ended up finding out though that like the daughter didn't actually go with the guy or some weird shit. Like there was some weird shit that
Yeah, it was
ended
a
up being
bizarre
found out
story.
later.
But I
you-
could have swore they found the daughter's rapist in the trunk of his car.
Yeah, no,
abandoned or
he
something like
had
that.
fucking had the guy in there for like 2 days straight,
Yeah.
alive, and
Something
then
like
fucking
that.
killed him.
Did you hear about the one that happened recently? It was like in Sweden or something.
It'd
where,
be funny if he just reiterated
where-
what we
oh,
said.
Where this 14-year-old girl, she was raped by this like cab driver out there, and then she fucking got the guy, took him into the woods, and then fucking hung him in the
is it-
forest.
That's also like
What?
Yeah.
At 14 years old?
She was 14 years old, and I think she had like her brother help or something. But like,
Oh, found him later.
yeah, they went and got him later, and fucking forced him out into the forest, and they hung him.
Oh, I saw a movie like that, I think.
Dude,
with,
that's also
Ellen
like
It happened
Page.
like a
That's
month
almost-
or two ago, I think.
who?
Are you talking about Hard
Alex
Candy?
Page.
Nope.
Irwin? Page?
Close enough. Why not?
Irwin?
I don't know what his name is now.
I like how you just like naming random people.
Well,
You're like
there's
Steve
so-
Irwin
Steve-
Page.
They can pick any name they want. So I mean,
Yeah, that's true. I want to be called Buffalo Wings. Like, all right, Buffalo Wings Page. That's weird. Yeah, what's gonna happen with Umbrella Academy then?
Fuck if I know. They're supposed to do in their season too.
well, they'll probably do it with them in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not going to be playing this. I mean, whether they're going to play a female character?
Yep.
Speaking of South
That's called
Park
acting.
earlier, remember,
Yeah, I
remember,
know.
remember when we talked about South Park earlier? I guess Disney is suing them now.
I heard about that because
Oh,
they
for
did
the
some
Disney episode.
They did some woke thing.
They're
where
doing
they're
it.
making fun
They
of
did
it.
a whole woke episode.
Yeah, I saw it.
So like Cartman is now a black lady.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yes,
No.
Cartman's a black lady in it. Like everybody except Kyle is somebody different. Kenny Butters is like a gay Colombian kid.
Well, I mean, that is what they do in their fucking
yes,
movies.
but that's why
now.
it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then like the only person that's like normal is Kyle. He's the only person that's the original character. And I think it's like, you know, obviously they're poking at like Disney and all the woke shit that's
Disney.
going on.
There's not much other companies that are doing
There
it.
are other
there's
companies,
a lot
but
of other
Disney is really, really
Disney's
fucking
is-
going
Disney
for it.
is
Netflix also is heavily doing that with a lot.
Yeah,
of
but they're
stuff.
not.
They've
They're not
backed the fuck off
reimagining.
of it,
They're not
though. They've
reimagining
backed a lot
old
off.
stories into
A
new.
little bit, but
No,
not
they-
that much. No, dude, they just put out that the Fall of the House of Usher, and there's tons of woke shit in that. It just came out.
You just came out because you said you watched that.
I watched the first episode.
Whatever. Now you're gay.
House of Usher.
Apparently. Yeah, it's the Fall of the House of Usher. It's based off an old.
I have no idea what this is.
So it's not a reimagined.
No, it's a reimagined.
Yeah,
it's
see, that's
based
the
off
thing
an
I-
old like
Yeah.
1800 story.
All right.
From
right.
what's his name? Fucking
Look, here's how much I hate reimagined shit. When they did Romeo and Juliet in the 90s,
Oh,
I
yeah.
hated it.
What
Oh,
a
yeah, the one
fucking
with-
train wreck that was.
Yeah.
Everyone loved it. I
Yeah.
fucking
the one with
hated it.
DiCaprio.
It kept
and,
nothing to William
Oh, yeah,
Shakespeare's
no.
No,
works.
no,
at
it
all.
did. Just the talking.
Yeah, not the rhythm of it. Nothing
No.
of it felt right.
And the thing, I hated every fucking second of it, and I like guns in movies.
well, I like William Shakespeare. I'm a big fan of his works. I mean, but the iambic pentameter of it.
Oh,
that's the
what?
whole reason
So-
that it exists.
So
His
Fall,
poetry is supposed to be
Yeah.
read a certain
so
way.
Fall of the House of Usher is an old Edgar Allan Poe story.
Oh, okay.
I
And
love
so
Edgar
the
Allan
new
Poe.
Netflix show that's based on that, it's woke as fuck.
What is the
Well,
one
Poe
called?
was pretty woke
The
back
Cask of Amanta. Yeah. That's true, actually. He was
The
supposedly
gay raven.
He was
Lots of drugs.
He was supposedly fucking dead people.
Yeah, he sure
So
was.
that's pretty woke.
Yeah,
They're like,
That's
well,
very
how else are
progressive.
the
Very
dead people going to
progressive.
get it?
Yeah, yeah.
How else are they going to get their sex?
He's helping them out
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
and their families.
It's like, welcome to the afterlife.
Keeps them from being haunted.
I'm going to sweat over your
Jesus.
rigid body.
Jesus.
But yeah. So it's a
What was the one called? The Cask of Amanta.
Alado.
Amontillado. I think.
Amontillado.
Amontillado.
Amontillado. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite
was-
fucking story of his.
Yeah, it was-
and I still can never pronounce
I
it.
don't think it was called
That's
that.
a great
That was
one.
the name of the item in it, but the actual
No, that was the actual. That's the name
Cask
of
of
the.
Amontillado.
Yeah, that's the name of the story.
No, it was the something.
Look it up.
the ever
Look it
beating
up.
heart or
Get
something
off
like
of
that.
your fucking
I'm-
solitaire.
What was the other
I like
one?
how solitaire is
was-
the first thing you pop
What
up.
was the one where he gets
better than what
the
it
guy
used to
gets
be.
bricked up into the?
Yeah,
the
that's-
cask.
Was
that-
that the cask
yeah.
of?
Yeah, that
okay.
was that.
That was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cask of Amontillado.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great short story. I
It's
remember reading
my
it in
favorite of
high
his.
school.
He fucking buries a guy on a wall.
I had to rewrite that story as a different character in that, and I
I
actually
wonder
wrote
if I did something like that because
I
I
wrote it
always
as a person he bricked up.
Well, I always remembered it differently than what it was. I always remembered it that they both got so drunk that he accidentally buried himself.
Yeah,
I don't know why I remembered it that way. I was like, that. I mean, it's a good twist, right?
that's a pretty good twist.
Yeah, he fucking closes it up and he's like, why is it so dark in here? And then realizes, oh shit, I'm in the wall. Oh boy. Wouldn't that be kind of a cool fucking twist? I don't know why I always thought that was how the story went.
Yeah.
And then I reread it, years later, and I was like, it's still my favorite story of his because it's just fucking crazy. Like, this guy hates this guy so much.
Yeah,
He's
can't
like-
believe he's got a full cask of Amontillado. Well, because
Yeah.
the guy was an arrogant prick.
Yeah.
The other guy was
Yes.
some pompous rich dude.
He's just an arrogant prick who let him be a fucking douchebag somewhere.
I get it.
I get that you get it. Fucking asshole.
I kind of get it. By the way, I got a cask of Amontillado. We should try it out later on.
Oh, so you're the arrogant prick we're going to bury in a wall?
No, the arrogant prick was the one that it was invited over.
I know.
For
He brought it over because he knew that was his favorite drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Wasn't
arrogant
it a
prick's
wine?
Like, no way he has that much. And then
Wasn't it a wine?
Yeah, it's a wine. It's a type of wine.
Yeah. Favorite
aged
fucking
wine.
story. I know a lot of people love like the Telltale Heart. Fucking
The Raven.
The Raven, of course. The Raven's like the most. It's like yes, it's the most mainstream, but it's like still not the best.
It's good poetry.
Yes, it's good.
That's the thing.
really
It's
good.
great poetry for it.
Yeah, I've got an entire fucking book of all of his shit.
Same with me and William Shakespeare. I have his
I
entire
didn't know
works.
you liked William Shakespeare.
I love
Yeah.
H.P. Lovecraft. I got a
did
big old
acting.
book full of his shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got
so
Lovecraft
good.
stuff too.
Yeah, Lovecraft's
I don't
awesome.
have the Necronomicon, of course, but
Well, it doesn't exist. The real one, anyway.
apparently.
I don't
But
know.
Short,
He
scary
made it up.
stories and all
Somebody
that shit.
owns
And there's
one.
another one who's a really good one. That's Halloween. So
Well, a
that's
fake
pretty-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, somebody owns one that was in a movie.
Oh yeah, the
I
one
f-
from
I forget what movie that was.
Book of Eli.
No,
No.
No, that
no,
was
it
the
was
Bible.
Evil Dead.
The Braille Bible.
Evil Dead and Army of Darkness.
That's right. So, yeah, I forget. I saw somebody that owned that whole
Oh,
thing.
the one with the face on
But
it
the
and shit.
weird
Yeah.
thing is, I think the Catholic, like the Catholics have a fucking book. It's like the Book of the Devil or some shit like that.
Huh.
But it's literally like 3 feet by 2 feet wide,
Oh, neat.
and it's like made out of like skins.
Well, yeah, that's what
The
they had
Catholics?
Yeah, I think it's the Catholics that have
Holy
this.
shit.
I'm probably bullshitting on that part, but
Wasn't that in
somebody has it.
Constantine? That Constantine talked about that, having the opposite of the Bible.
Something like
was-
that,
was
yeah.
The Bible of the devil or something
Yeah,
like
this
that.
this is the real version, but it's
The Nine
it's
Kingdoms to the Book of
gigantic,
Shadows.
because
What
it's
was
made
it?
out of like stretched skins.
Neat.
I don't know. I don't think they're people, but it's like
Do you
stretched.
remember that
skins.
Johnny Depp movie, The Ninth Gate, where they had like the different like the books that were apparently
Kinda.
written by the devil? It's a
Kicking the
fucking good
fucking
movie.
Sorry, man,
But,
but I don't have a
This-
lot of room
This whole
here.
table's gonna come down on us,
It's-
dude.
Yes,
But yeah, the
This will be our Twin
Necronomicon.
Towers.
The Necronomicon was made up by H.P. Lovecraft, but there's a lot of people who claim it's real, but
don't-
he made it up.
I don't know a lot of HP left. What's his stuff?
Scary stories to tell in the dark. Wasn't that one of his part of
No.
his, was those mini stories?
No, that was someone else.
I don't, yeah, I don't. I'm not familiar.
So
with
you
his
ever heard
work.
of
I know-
Cthulhu?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
The Cthulhu, the-
I thought it was Cthulhu.
Well, it could be pronounced.
I always
anyway.
said it. Cthulhu.
But
That's how I
yeah,
always said
yeah.
it.
But he
But
created.
that's because Tim's retarded.
He created
I
that
am.
character. Then there's Dagon and all these other like really powerful, incomprehensible alien gods. You know that he's got a whole mythos that he created.
Hey, isn't Dagon also now, or wasn't he in like Mortal Kombat? Is one of the God kids?
Yeah, I think they did throw one
Dagon
in there.
and
Yeah,
something. I forget what his brother was.
I don't
Wait a
know.
minute, The Outsider?
The Outsider. That's a story of his too. Yeah.
One just came out from fucking Stephen King. Had one called The Outsider.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not.
I think
the same
his was
thing.
called The Outsiders.
The Alchemist is another one he had. The Dunwich Horror.
Dunwich
Tim-
Horror. That's a famous
Tim, you
one.
can tell the difference because
At
I
the
think
Mountains of
Stephen
Madness.
King's was The Outsiders.
No, it was The Outsider.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think it was The Outsider.
Yeah, I just
yeah.
listened to the audiobook of it
Yeah.
about a year ago, and then they came up with a series on
That series was awesome.
Yeah, actor's fantastic.
Yes.
Did
Oh,
really
the
fucking
Outsider was fucking great.
Yeah.
That's the one where they
it's basic,
preyed on kids.
Yeah, it's basic. Well, the outside is the same thing. It preyed on sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's like
and
Stephen King's It.
It would kill kids
basically
in order to make the family super sad and then visit the graves over and over.
Yeah.
When the parents would visit the grave, like
Yeah.
it was fucking wild.
It was a really fucking well done show.
Well, and the fact that that thing could travel between bodies and shit.
Uh-huh.
Like,
It was a
What-
shapeshifter.
what was the fucking the Denzel Washington movie that was like that?
Time
Yeah,
Fallen.
fucking is
Fallen
my
was
side.
so fucking
Yes.
good.
Such a good movie.
John Goodman was in it.
John
Yeah.
Goodman was great in that.
That was a good fucking movie.
And the fact that I loved how this thing would fuck with him by it would go
Jumping
like,
bodies,
yes,
talk to him through different
like
bodies.
when it went from that guy and he was about to shoot him, but he doesn't have any ammo in the gun or something like that. Like the thing came and emptied his magazines and like, ha ha, ha got you.
Yeah.
You know. And then it switches over to that chick and she just walks up. He's like, "Hey, John," or whatever his name is, and fucking he's like, "What the fuck?"
Well,
is
the very
going
end
on?
doesn't like get caught in a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like he tricks him into the cabin with a cigarette that's poisoned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and tricks him in that way in order to so he can't
there's
jump
no body,
bodies.
yeah.
And he's like, I'm killing myself and you.
Yeah.
And then
But he didn't realize the cat was
the
there.
cat. Well, that's the thing. They told him earlier in the movie when he talked to the person that knew about this fucking demon or whatever it was, that it could travel between humans and cats. That was it. Like those are the only things that it could travel between.
Yeah.
And happened to be one cat just out there in the woods.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Cats are fucking evil.
Yeah, mine brought 2 bunnies home in the last 2
Bunnies?
days. Yeah, bunnies, not rabbits, baby bunnies to my
Hey.
back doorstep. The fucker.
The Egyptians thought they were the guardians of the underworld.
No, they
That's
send things to
true.
the underworld.
They do. They kill, what is it, like 1.2 billion birds a year, and that's house cats.
I would
believe it.
not
That's
be
cats
surprised.
that, I mean, obviously they go outside, but I mean,
My
domesticated cats,
My
1.2
cat
billion.
kills at least a few hundred a year.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mhm. That's mine as well.
I get their
fucking
heads
wild.
on my front porch.
The weirdest thing is seeing a cat mimic something with the way it fucking.
The chitter.
Yes.
Yeah, when they're staring out the window chittering, it's fucking
Dude,
wild.
I
Like,
know.
what the fuck is
I
that?
yes.
I saw it when the cat went outside. There was a bird up in the, and it was, doing its fucking bird chirping shit. And the cat started chirping the way the bird was chirping. And, so the bird's like, what? What's
Just
that?
intense as fuck.
Yeah.
So the cat's locked up.
Yes.
And just jaws just going brrr, and then,
Yes.
I've
It was
seen that
Trying
shit.
to draw the bird
That was the
in.
first time I'd ever seen that. I
Wild.
was like, I didn't know that you could do that.
Yeah, it's something seems like we've recently discovered about cats.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember any of that as a kid with cats.
It's the Matrix, dude.
it's
It
a-
keeps fucking changing
think
shit.
it's
I saw an airplane today, and then it just disappeared out of the sky.
They do that.
I mean, open sky. I look up, I'm like, oh, cool. I wonder what type of airplane that is. I look down, I look back up, it's gone. There's nowhere to go.
I believe it.
We just got a new kitty. His name's Maximus.
Did you?
We call him the General.
Kevin,
That's cute.
this
Yeah.
time, don't fuck the cat. Seriously.
Like
Never
kitten,
fucked my cat.
Like you say kitten.
You
or
say that.
Yeah, he's a little kitten.
What kind? Tabby or just,
I'm
you get
not
it from
sure what kind
just
he is.
show up or what?
No,
Ooh, now
we-
I know your
no.
password.
No, we got him from a.
It's this. That's what it is.
now?
There's him. He found the where we keep the pots and
Oh, that
pans.
little thing right there.
He's the little guy, but he's
Little
fucking zipping all
tuxedo.
over the house.
Kevin's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not going to fuck my cat. I'm just going to cook it.
Yeah, my parents just got 2 orange tabbies. They're not,
Kevin, you've got like 1,000 pictures of the cat.
well, yeah, they're cute, dude.
Yeah, I was trying
They're
to. Well,
fun.
it's because I was trying to get one with him still, but I can never get him
Kevin,
to
not with a
stop
kitten.
moving.
Kevin the whole time is like, no, look up this way, over here.
Yeah.
Come on. No,
It's
I
like
got it.
he'll stop and I'll start to take a picture and then he'll move and it'll be all blurry.
Kevin's
So-
like the fucking awkward photographer that comes to the 3rd grade class. Now everybody say cheese. Fucking hated that shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, I had the guy calling me out. He's like, we can take the picture. You can explain it to your parents. Because I was making a dumb face.
That sounds like you.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen
It's like, fucking do it, dude.
other weird photos where you're like doing
Dumb
like,
shit.
Yeah, well, not just that, but like trying to make poses that would have been in like the Swedish bikini model poses, of the like 90s.
That's how I do it, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or trying to look coy, like
Who, me?
I didn't do it.
Okay,
Whoopsie.
now look confused.
Yeah.
Oh, look scared. Oh,
No,
there's
the
a
ones that tell
tiger.
you, now say the word shit. And you're like,
Oh, man.
you say shit.
You said something
And
bad.
everybody starts to smile because it's funny.
Yeah.
I remember doing a family picture like
Hated
that,
all
though.
that shit.
But my whole family all wear glasses, right? So this was back when they didn't really have the whole glare thing on
So you
cameras.
gouged your eyes out.
What happened was we got the pictures back from, I don't know, J.C. Penney's or something like that. And
Olin Mills.
all of us had glare on our glasses. So they doctored it up and it looked fucking terrible. Like we all looked Chinese because they did so bad at doctoring.
Because they gave them all.
Like getting rid of the glare.
Yeah, getting rid of the
Yeah.
glare on our glasses, and they tried to rebuild our
they went
eyes.
in. They went in and gave them all.
awful.
They went in and
Awful,
gave them
awful.
all bull cuts and buck teeth.
My brother looked like he had Down syndrome because his eyes are a little further apart. And it's fucking terrible. They still have that photo up in the house. It's
Well,
just
I'm
like,
guessing
oh
this
my
was
God.
before Photoshop.
Yeah, well, that's just it. They photoshopped it so poorly because
oh,
they didn't have the
God.
technology of it back
They
then.
made Tim look super autistic and
No.
put a line of trains in front of
They
him.
didn't have to do that with me. I was already artistic. Oh, autistic.
Artistic. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, you did the thing that I did to Kevin not that long ago.
Called him artistic?
No, when I said you're useless.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I meant priceless. Oh, you're super useless. I mean, priceless or whatever it was.
Well, that's why I named that one 90. What was it? 99. His useless craft.
Oh, okay. Nice. That was a good line. And the thing is, I liked how it almost sounded organic, like on the spot. I was already thinking it.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm going with that. The pause is what's going to sell this. Let's pause right here.
I mean, not to get too much into the whole political part of things, what's going on right now.
Shit's getting crazy.
Who are we supposed to hate, Hamas or the other group?
Well, I don't know. Everybody's mad at everybody
because apparently Hamas just blew up their own
hospital.
Yeah,
and they're blaming the Israelis.
And the Israelis are saying it's some sort of some sort of like other hate group that did it.
Yeah, well, and then also in Lebanon, the U.S. embassy got set on
straight
fire.
Males.
Yeah,
that's who did it.
Males did it.
Yeah, cis males did it.
So the
cis
U.S.
white males.
So also the U.S. embassy in Lebanon got set on fire.
No shit.
Yeah,
I didn't hear about
that.
But
that's kind of normal every 5 years.
Well, it's obviously.
Let's be honest about that.
On.
I know it is, but let's be honest. That happens every 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so basically, you had like in colleges, as well as in Washington State University, there were like people protesting for Palestine, and they're saying literally people were like yelling "gas to Jews." These are college students.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, because they're saying the Jews that live there, it's not their land, so they need to be removed from that land because it's the rightful.
They're saying it's the Palestinians' land, and fact
this is not Hamas. It's
this been
Gaza Strip.
Yeah. But this has been going back and forth for so fucking long.
Yeah,
at least 2 centuries.
Yeah.
And so there's a group that's saying kill the
really
Jews, and another group that's saying kill the Muslims.
Oh, yeah, there's groups on both sides that are saying that. It's like, dude, it's a shitty situation. But think about it. If you got attacked by somebody, wouldn't you attack back? That's kind of the way it works.
Yeah, essentially. But it didn't Trump broker the deal of peace or something like that back then.
Yeah,
kinda.
But now the problem. Yeah, that was the Abraham Accords. But now though, because
Kevin knows something now.
Because of Biden and the way things have been going with everything else, it's just like everybody's kind of
bets are off. Huh?
Everybody's seeing
that's
like
Biden's just there going, huh?
He's a weak, useless old man, and. A lot of these groups are seeing that this is an opportunity for them to do things.
What was the name of that guy again? Who?
Burt Bacharach.
Burt Bacharach. Burt Bacharach did it.
Bacharach.
So now, though, as if it sucked enough that we were giving all this money to Ukraine, now we're going to be giving a bunch of money to Israel.
Oh, so we need to launder some more money.
The worst part, though, is like if Iran gets involved, we're going to probably put troops down at some point.
Well, and the thing is, it doesn't help that a bunch of politicians want to bomb Iran. U.S. politicians.
It's like all of them.
Yeah,
it's really. I mean, it's everybody that's any bit hawkish in any way on either side, because there's hawkish Democrats too.
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
But they all want Iran bombed, and it's like Iran's been pretty much not like they've done stupid shit.
Their claim is that Iran is the ones funding Hamas.
That's
what their claim is.
Of course,
there's no proof of.
No,
that.
but we released $6 billion, and all of a sudden they have enough money to go and do this attack.
I know, right? Yeah,
it's kind of odd. That's just a coincidence, guys.
It's them. They did it.
Yeah, but and the thing is
money.
too.
Do it again.
You've also got because some of these colleges, a lot of people at these colleges are supporting Hamas now. Donors to these colleges like Harvard and stuff are pulling their donations and saying, fuck you, we're not going to be donating to you anymore because you guys support terrorists.
Yeah, essentially.
So you've got all this going on too. So everything's just fucking devolving into a big mess.
Dude, the fact that they use like wind powered vehicles, like
I know they use paragliders to do it.
The fuck?
Well, and another thing,
apparently the rockets are made of like sewer pipes and shit like that. They literally make rockets out of fucking scrap parts.
So this
rockets.
I guarantee they have plenty of rockets that are real rockets that they get in there.
Yeah.
So this is one of the questions.
It's one of the reasons that they blockade it so they don't get real ones.
Apparently, Israel's defenses can detect literally a cat on the walls of.
I thought if they threw a cat at them.
Well, and basically,
it's a cat.
The point is, everyone's trying to figure out why Israel's defenses didn't detect this attack until like an hour or something or more after it actually happened.
Then we're going to find out.
When they can detect a cat crawling along the walls.
We're going to find out later
Israel.
that Netanyahu, when he's at the airport, got a brief saying Hamas plans to attack with paragliders.
Well, actually, the
it's gonna be
Egyptians,
just like the George Bush
well,
thing.
The thing is, the
Stop reading to
Egyptians.
those children and
Yeah.
Apparently,
It's gonna be, oh man,
we already
We're
know
under attack.
Yeah, that already happened. The Egyptian government told the Israeli
Yes, it was
government,
called 9/11.
like, no, hours before that Hamas planned an attack, and they did nothing.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? They don't know when the attack is. They're like, they planned the attack for this time at this moment.
I don't know how detailed the information was, but apparently,
And the weird thing is,
Israel's got-
Israel, the IDF, they do come up with some crazy good military shit.
and they have one of the best intelligence agencies in the world, Mossad.
Yeah.
The question is a good one. Why
Mossad-
did they not do?
Mossad
react to this
actually,
faster?
Mossad actually has led to some good movies.
Yeah,
Munich. That was
for
a
sure,
good movie.
for sure.
They used those little fucking.
Well, that was a real event too.
It was a documentary that I watched.
I've never heard or seen
Eric
it.
Bana killed a bunch of people.
It was a good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good
Munich.
movie.
Yeah,
Munich's good.
I'll make sure not to watch it.
Yeah, don't watch it, Tim. Don't learn anything.
I don't. None of the movies mentioned here have I watched, save for the Steven Seagal one that we were supposed to
That was the
watch.
best one.
It was fucking terrible.
It was fucking absolutely terrible. But we're gonna do it again. We're gonna watch another terrible movie, and it's probably gonna be Samurai Cop. And it still has to be Samurai Cop because it's so
I
bad.
think we agreed on that one at some point, but it's got to be on a streaming service.
Well, yeah, I'm sure we can find it, dude. We could probably find it on YouTube. It's a full fucking cut.
Oh yeah, you were saying
I sent you guys Dogma.
Dogma got
The fact that I found Dogma in 4K on YouTube. I
Oh,
know
really?
you didn't look at it, you cunt.
I didn't even know.
Well,
you guys
I don't watch YouTube. Yeah, I don't.
No commercials in it whatsoever.
That's
No
cool.
ads.
Well,
no
I just-
ads whatsoever in the
Just
whole
use
thing.
the Brave browser and you won't get ads.
No, this thing didn't. I don't know how they set it up. They have no ads in it. It's the full fucking movie. Nothing's cut.
Well, I mean,
For how long? I'm sure it's been pulled by now.
It might have been. Let's
Might have
see.
been, but who
I
knows?
sent it to you guys. It probably popped right up.
Let's
see.
watch it.
Let's watch Dogma together.
It's going to be the next 2 hours of us reacting to Dogma.
We should do that.
But yeah, no, I mean, with
Dogma's
all this stuff
great.
that's going on, I just see it getting worse and worse and worse and
Yeah,
worse and worse.
it's going to be all over the news, and then they're sending not flyers, but memorandums to schools to have your children go off of social media sites and YouTube and all that because of all the rhetoric that's going to be showing up on videos and all the not suicide bombers, but the assassinations
Yeah,
and all that
all the
shit.
videos of people getting shot and everything.
Yeah, beheadings and all that.
Oh
so
yeah.
It's still on here.
Well,
cool.
Fucking Dogma is still on there.
Oh,
Full fucking
cool.
movie.
Nice.
Yeah, I had
Wonder
to
how long
watch it.
that'll last.
It's been on for 10 months so far.
10 months.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I don't
That's-
think. I think
that's
it's
a
one of
good
those
run.
that, unless they get to like a couple hundred, unless they monetize, I don't think it's gonna get.
Which,
seen.
yeah, I don't
And I think
think
that's
YouTube would
why
let
it doesn't
them.
have the ads and shit in it.
It's not
because
monetized,
they
yeah.
chose not to monetize in
Yeah.
any way.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But also
Fucking great movie.
So apparently now the EU is already about to start doing this, and then Canada's following through with it. They're going to have these new censorship policies where they're going to be going and trying to censor specifically podcasts.
Yeah.
And
it's fucking
eventually,
crazy.
did you hear about that?
Yeah.
I was just listening to a report about it. Yeah.
Canada. The one that worries me more. Europe. It's already a mess.
Yeah, eventually
And
it'll
Canada's
probably
a
make it
mess
here.
too, but yeah, they're trying to go in and censor but that's because they also don't have the free speech laws that we have.
They don't. Yeah.
So in
So it's
Canada,
easier for them to
you
do
can
that.
go up and say, no, you're going to be fined this. Like, technically, say that our podcast gets big at some point, and we're like, we got invited to Canada. Technically, they could go through the podcast and be like, no, you're going to have to pay this fine before you come in.
Oh.
And you'd be
Yeah,
like,
or
what's
you're
the
gonna have
fine?
to remove
It's
this video or
$35
whatever.
million because you
Yeah.
said a lot of fucked up things.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, wait, what? We can't
Yeah.
go to Canada now?
Oh no!
And obviously
not
we're
Canada.
not.
I like
Yeah.
hockey.
And
Good
obviously,
thing we have all the teams down here.
and obviously we're not big enough to really get on their radar. But
No.
there's a lot of other people that are going to get affected by
Yes,
this.
yes. Joe Rogan will probably never be able to
Joe
go
Rogan,
to Canada. And
people
it'll be like,
What do you
yeah.
mean, like like he can't physically go in Canada?
that
No,
might be a
well,
thing. That
may-
might actually be a thing.
That
because,
may be, yeah.
Because the tribunals
What?
up there, well, the tribunals up there are actually like separate from the actual like court system. So the tribunals, this is what happened to Jordan Peterson, right?
Yes.
He got fined by the tribunals. which is totally separate from, like, they can fine you for anything. They're like, we don't like what you said.
Yeah.
Here's a fine. There was a comedian up there. He got fined $75,000. Now it's Canadian, so it's like $3.
Literally, someone can.
But he got, I mean, 75. It sounds like
someone
a lot.
on Twitter can say that they were offended by something you said, and if one of these tribunals decides, they could take action just over that.
And the thing is, if you don't
and there's
pay,
no legal recourse, you can't say, no, I'm not going to pay that.
There really isn't, no. And the thing,
that's terrible.
They ruined that comedian's
life. Yeah, that
life.
comedian's life got ruined because of this.
Oh.
And it's because he said things on the stage in comedy.
Yeah.
And somebody got offended. And it's like, dude, you can't even go to a comedy club in Canada. This isn't Iran.
Yeah. Well, it's getting closer.
It's getting
more and more
very
of a
close. They're going to be like,
country,
no, the ladies aren't covered up enough. You're like, what?
Well,
sorry, she's not wearing her veil.
See, that's another thing that doesn't make sense to me with a lot of these people supporting Hamas and stuff. Like, there's a lot of people like woke people and gay folks and stuff like that, trans people going like,
dude,
oh, I'm all for Hamas. It's like, dude, you know they would murder you if they met
behead
you?
you in a second.
They would throw you off the tallest building they can find.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
like,
it makes
oh,
no
wait,
sense.
you do what? You say you're a she? Get out of here. We're going to throw you off the fucking roof.
Like, these
Not
people
anymore,
are
friend.
supporting them, and it's like, dude, these people would
Hate
fucking
you.
I
kill
saw
you. They hate you.
I saw a picture of a sign. I don't remember. It looked like college kids, but it said something like "Gays for Hamas."
Yes, I
and
saw
I was
that.
like, "What the
Yes.
fuck?
Yeah.
That is the craziest
Jews
shit I've
for
ever
Nazis?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
no,
actually
the
was
same
that
fucking
actually was
idea.
said. That actually was said as one of the comments.
Oh my god!
One of the comments was Jews for Nazis.
Seriously, that's how insane these people are.
I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's you're arguing for your own death.
Right.
Jeez Louise.
Like,
That's
what
how
the
fucking
fuck?
weird this whole thing has become. Sure, look, has Israel done some fucked up things? to the
Both sides are
Palestinians?
pretty
Both
fucked
sides
up.
have fucked each
Sure.
other up for years.
But the thing is, though, it's basically like the Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah.
One thing happened, then it doesn't matter what happened after
Well,
that
yeah,
because
they
they're
were-
just killing each other.
The sad
after
thing
that.
about it is the collateral damage.
Yes, the children that
that's
died
the thing.
and
It's
stuff
like
like
the innocent
that.
lives that are lost because of this. Like apparently they were taking like in Gaza Strip they were taking car keys and like you're not leaving because they kind of want the people to be dead.
Yeah,
You know, they want that.
Who
that
was taking the cars?
the ones that run Gaza?
Yeah.
Hamas, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
we're not letting people leave. Essentially,
Yeah.
It's amazing that a dish can do this to people.
a dish.
Yeah.
Oh, hummus.
Oh, Jesus, a dip.
Okay, you're a dip.
Well, it's more of a dip than
It
a
is a-
dish.
Nope.
Do you just eat Hamas straight out of the fucking jar? You don't dip crackers in it or fucking veggies or nothing like that?
They're my spoon.
But yeah, but it's just a dip.
Dish. But it's in a dish. Type of dish.
It's not a dish, it's in a meal.
I'm not calling it that. It's
It's
in
an
a dish.
appetizer. You know, it's not your main meal there.
I get it. This is what
It's
we're
a
gonna.
terrible joke.
thi-
You're gonna call it a
this-
fucking dish, and it's
this
not a
is-
dish.
This is the hill you're willing to die on.
Goddamn right. If we're gonna talk about food, we're gonna talk about it right. We're not gonna call
I'm
hummus
sorry. I
a fucking
didn't
dish.
realize
It's a
that
dip. It's a fucking dip. It's like ranch or
Wait, though. It is a dip,
French
but
onion?
can't you use it in other ways, though?
Yes,
not as a
Yeah.
dish.
in a dish.
Not as a main dish or a main course.
I think you
Who eats
could.
hummus as a fucking
Well,
main course?
I mean, not a main course, but you could still use it as like an addition to
You
a
could.
dish.
No, it's not a dish. It's a.
Not like a dish
Oh, we are
itself,
gonna
but
fight after
in
this.
a dish.
It's like calling.
There could
calling
be
chicken wings a
it
dish.
could be an ingredient
Chicken
in
wings
a
are
dish.
a dish.
No, it's not. It's an
Dude,
appetizer.
if you ate
Well-
400 chicken wings, it's a dish.
All right, if we're going to talk about,
There's a number.
So if you eat a bucket of hummus,
Yes.
then yes, I can see that a dish.
And I've eaten buckets of hummus.
Okay, so you had a dish
Yes.
of hummus.
I eat
I
it
could,
until I'm full.
I can,
It's a dish,
I
Tim.
could say that was one thing, but
This is how you maintain this.
you know, it is good. I like hummus. A good
Dude,
hummus
so-
or baba ganoush. is
garlic.
another good
Oh,
one.
see, look at that.
Garlic hummus.
Here's
Oh.
various dishes that you can eat and use with
Ha!
hummus.
Fuck you.
Use with hummus.
That's
not
what I meant, though. You
Hummus
can use
as
it
a
with
dish.
hummus.
It does not say hummus
No.
as a dish.
Not as a dish. No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
But
Fuck
it
you.
can be used as an ingredient in various dishes.
okay,
Part of a dish.
it's part of a dish. Okay, we're changing it up a bit
Yeah.
then. All right, it's not a dish. It's
We're
part
mo-
of a dish.
We're moving the
I said it's-
goalposts.
I said it's in the dish. It's a
You
dish.
said a dish, not in the dish. On the side of a dish. You called it a dish. It's not.
I want to stab someone
Well,
right now.
But then again, it does say here hummus, a traditional Middle Eastern dish made from chickpeas.
Oh,
It's not.
Yeah.
We're not looking up whatever that website is. Okay, that's
Look it
fake
up.
news.
Look it up. Yeah, okay.
Fake news.
Here we go. You know who started fake news?
Lies.
You want to know who started fake news? Norm Macdonald.
I believe it.
Because he would say that on fucking Saturday Night Live. And now for the fake news.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
That's what he said every time he fucking
You're
did
right.
it.
Holy shit, I forgot all about
That's
that.
where that
Yeah.
whole thing started. It's Norm Macdonald.
Thank you, Norm.
The late, great Norm Macdonald.
Your
Didn't he die about
sacrifices
2
for-
years ago around now?
Well, he
Was
died
it really
about a
that
year
long ago? I was
I
gonna
think
say,
it's
was
about
it last
2 years
year?
ago.
It's not
He
it
died
hasn't
when
been
our
2 years,
We were
was
at
it?
episode 50,
Yeah,
I thought.
I thought it was earlier than that. Let's see.
No, it
wasn't
can't
2
have been
years
that long ago.
Yeah, it was about a year ago.
Let's
I
see.
swear it was last year.
2022.
2021.
Oh,
What?
wow!
So a month ago, 2021.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit! It has been 2 years.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Jesus.
crazy.
God, where the fuck
Fuck,
did time
man.
go?
What the
No
fuck?
shit.
Were we doing a show then?
Yeah. Remember,
2021?
we had talked about him, and then he died the next week.
Yep.
Same with Bob Saget.
Wow, dude. So we started the show in September?
Time flies.
Fucking tripped me
We,
out, dude.
we started the show in September. He must have died like on our first or second episode.
Something like that.
Wow, so it's well over 2 years. We're
Jesus.
2 years and a month and a half, almost, or a month?
It does not feel like it
We've
was that
skipped
long
a
ago.
couple episodes, so
Like 5.
yeah. So that's what.
And then Kevin called them not episodes when he put out episodes.
confirmed.
Yeah, you killed all my hopes and dreams of it being an episode. We should be at fucking episode 107 right now. You fucked that up. You ruined my life.
No, those were not that full episodes though.
That doesn't matter. It's an episode.
Yeah,
When
they were
people-
specials.
You're
when
just
people-
in an argumentative mood, aren't you?
Yeah, when-
and all of a sudden,
They
this
were-
is the segment where
I'm
Shane
sorry.
argues
I'm
with
sorry,
everything.
but when a fucking show puts out a retrospective type show where they go through and do clips from their other episodes, that's still counted as a show.
But they have a wraparound where they're like talking about their memories.
Kevin,
and all
you
that
can
stuff.
wrap.
That's
your,
a full
you
new
can wrap
episode.
around my fucking. Cock,
Ours
you
was
cunt.
not. It did not have a wraparound like that with new material.
What a fucking cunt! I still hate you for it. Every day. Every day I curse you at home. I go, this motherfucker. We should be at 107.
No, but those-
107.
And then
Those
he
were not
and then he
complete
comes
new
and he's like,
episodes.
"Oh, yeah, that's better."
Yeah, no.
No, I sneeze every time.
The post-cum clarity is always the thing. I mean, it puts me back into real life again.
Okay, things aren't as bad.
You're like,
now.
oh shit, there's no tension in life anymore.
Where'd all the kids go?
Oh, that's not cool. That's Kevin's thing. Remember, we shit on Kevin on this show.
It's still funny.
Motherfucker.
Jesus.
Kevin's like, oh man, this show should just be called Glass Bottom Boat with Kevin. Because we shit on him the whole time.
Glass bottom boat.
Look it up.
No, don't.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Didn't Madonna do that for someone? I heard she shit
I
on her
don't know.
pissed on a fucking glass
I
table for
wouldn't
someone.
be fucking
Madonna
shocked.
did.
Yeah, I think she did that for someone.
I don't get that at all. I don't get the poop.
I don't
shit
get it
in
either.
sex.
What the fuck?
I don't get pee play in sex. That doesn't make sense to me. Dude, look, a fucking hilarious comedian. He talks about it all the time. That's what he was weighing. I don't know if he is now. I think he's
He
in
talked about it on
but
Adam Carolla.
Jim Norton, right?
Yeah, Jim Norton.
Jim Norton
went
talks
into detail on Adam Carolla's
and
show. It's
he
great.
talks about and the thing is like I don't care that he does it. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
I
his
don't
thing
understand
was
it.
the chase is convincing them to do it. First of all,
That
he
might
would
be.
get the girl.
But
to
he
be a
did that with
masseuse.
hookers.
Yeah, he would. He's like, he'd like to call a masseuse up and over, and then try to talk her into giving him extra. And that was his fetish.
Yeah.
And then on top of that fetish, if he could
So
get them to
weird.
piss on him, that was the epitome of his fetish.
Yeah, but
he
he's
would-
got some.
He
Yeah,
would like
he has
swallow
no,
it.
Yeah,
Like he would like
Yeah.
be like, fill my mouth
and
up.
he's very open
I
about.
want you to fill me up
all
like
the
a
shit.
pitcher you'd put in your fucking fridge.
Yeah, that's
Like I saw one where he was talking about like, oh man, you just like want to smell that chick's armpits, like get her to get a good a good
Yeah,
sweat
it's
going.
the musk
sniff
of a
her
person's
armpits.
different than the piss of a person.
Yeah.
And I get the whole musk. It's like there's some people that are into that smell of that musk of another because
Yeah.
essentially we're wired for that.
No,
you know what I
I-
mean?
Yeah, it's like pheromones. and all
I
that
can
stuff.
say that there's been times where I'm like, oh, you know.
Right.
I remember we had a babysitter that was like 16 when I was like fucking 13.
Okay.
And I'm like-
I was gonna say when I was 30. And
No.
It was like this was a year
she
ago.
smelled so good.
But I remember her, and I was just like, and now she's dead. She killed herself.
Well,
You know,
that's
probably because she babysat me.
story of your life, isn't it?
Yeah,
Everyone
everyone.
you get close to.
I just remember why. I don't know why my mom sent me. she sent me a text with, so remember the babysitter? And I'm like, I guess. She babysat for like 3 weeks in the summer once, right?
All right.
You know, it's like, yeah, I kind of remember.
Your mom probably knew her differently than you did.
And she's like, yeah, she killed herself. I'm like,
cool, Bob, thanks. How are things with you?
This is great. Hello.
I still have a pair of her panties in my drawer.
Sick fuck.
Kevin, why would you have those?
I was speaking more from your voice.
You're shitty at doing my voice.
You're the one that matters.
Sure sounded like you.
Gotta talk like this. You gotta talk like Kane.
I didn't meet the babysitter. She babysat you.
You gotta talk like Kane.
You go, Tim. Tim.
Fucking nails it.
This is Kevin.
Yeah.
Donald.
God damn it! I need to bring back my Kevin voice because that was hilarious. Because it sounded nothing like him, but it was great. I think it was something along the lines
It
of
was a
whatever
screechy,
that.
high-pitched thing.
Oh, look, I'm Kevin. I love talk so much. Man, look at how cool I am. I know stats and stuff. Perfect. Look, I wear glasses not because I need them, because I want to look stupid.
Perfect. Fucking nailed it, dude. Fucking nailed it.
Yeah, I'm bringing back Kevin voice.
How are we doing on time? I gotta get her
We are
out to the
done.
side. Yeah. Sorry
And
to
this
interrupt you,
episode is coming to an end. We also need to start doing the whole fucking outro shit earlier. Not the outro, but the product placement nonsense.
Yeah.
all right.
Well, I think what we need to do is one episode. What we need to do is just listen for a second. We need to, at the end of the episode, do a separate recording just of that, and then fucking put that in. Just drop it whenever.
Sure. So Coffee Brand Coffee. Go check them out. They got some amazing coffees. The pumpkin spice coffee's out.
Kevin, how are these coffees?
Amazing.
Do you love to drink them every day?
I drink them every day.
Kevin's a liar.
He's rich, bitch.
Get 5% off your purchase from Coffee Brand Coffee. Use the coupon code GPS1. And 5% off. Your purchase.
5% off from Liar Kevin.
Coffee Brand Coffee.
Enjoy.
You even said it again.
That's good product placement right there. Let's save that spot. Save that one.
Oh, we got one more product placement here?
We got velvet-alley.com. Get your adult fun needs as you need them.
You can fuck a blender.
Velvet-alley.com.
Wow, we went really long on this whole thing. And follow us on all the socials, except for Twitter. Kevin's a racist. Goodbye, everybody.